All right, score. Can you guys all hear me and see me okay? My thing says it's connecting audio, and I don't know why it's doing that. So I see Judy, your face. Can you hear me okay? Yeah, okay, perfect. Awesome score. Well, happy Tuesday. Happy payday Tuesday. I don't know about you guys, but I am so excited to open today's paycheck with all of our team because of the new product that was just launched on what was it, Friday day, and then auto ships ran. So y'all are gonna have a pretty paycheck today. So I'm super oh, your microphone is okay. So I'm super excited for it. So Cabo, you guys, this leadership retreat that we just came back from. If you were not there, don't know what we're talking about, get onto some of our pages because it was effing amazing being there. And I will tell you, the resort that we were at was probably my favorite. I think that was my 24th getaway since I joined, with airfare included. That's the beauty of this business. They fricking spoil us, beyond fricking spoil us. And the things that we took away in Cabo, it was different than any other getaway. I feel like it was just, you could feel people's passion, you could feel the fire. Everybody was sitting around and just, hey, what's working for your business? How are your checks? This is like, we talked about everything. And let's all be real, this right now, this industry, some of us were some people are like down, I'm not getting this, I'm not getting that. And then we all just came up with different ideas on, okay, have you tried this? Are you doing this? To give away your 4 free samples, are you doing this? So it was seriously so amazing to hear all the different ideas that were coming through. And so if you guys have not been on a getaway, especially if you're brand new, get pumped and amped up for Vegas. And I say that because you're in a funk, being around other thrivers, like-minded people, it just puts a fire under your ass and you're like, okay, here we go. I'm ready to go. Just like Amanda just said, she feels like it's her first year. That's what I feel like, first year. The momentum, everything. And you guys, these trips changes our businesses. You should have seen, my girl's not able to hop on, but her name was Jackie Horn. And she was walking around showing people, where she was at. You guys, she signed, what, Judy, like 5 or 8 customers while she was there. Alex, another girl that was there, also not able to hop on. But she was walking around and people stopped her. Hey, what is that patch? Why are all of you guys wearing these sticker things? You guys, she got 3 or 4 free accounts and then gave each of them a sample. Like, it was freaking incredible. I had one lady stop me, connected with her on Facebook, but then was walking the Santa Monica Pier between layovers. And you guys, during that, I signed 3 freaking promoters by getting into my stories, showing people, hey, we're here on Cabo. You guys were so spoiled. Our company paid for all of this. And we also earned free airfare. So many people that were watching me since my previous company days, they're like, all right, I've been watching you for almost 7 years. I want a trip. I need a trip. My mental health this winter really dug me down. I need sunshine. I need to do what you're doing. I need that weekly paycheck. Like, dude, let's go. Let's rock and roll. So these getaways change in so many different ways. And walking into that leadership, and being graded by a high five from Jason, I know it sounds kind of corny, but I thought it was pretty cool because not often do you see CEOs right there grading you at the door where you're just like, high five, let's get stuff done. We're ready to rock and roll. Judy, I see Judy on. I'm going to quick call you on. She was at the Lifestyle Getaway. You guys, if you guys have not seen her transformation, freaking amazing. I think she's lost like 35 something pounds. Just absolutely incredible, rocking it. She was also there with one of her promoters, who just actually went 12K yesterday and got the auto bonus, and they popped 2 4Ks. So Judy, what did Cabo do for you, and what did you think of it? Oh, wait, I gotta say, I think I gotta unmute you. Let me try to find you. Asked to unmute. Okay.
Okay.
There we
Can
go.
you hear?
Yeah.
Okay. So even though I didn't feel 100% through that whole getaway, it was amazing. Like, from the pink party to just meeting all other thrivers, helping my girl get her hubby to 12K, helping her other promoter get to 12K. I mean, two more people earning auto bonuses on my team. Like, it's not necessarily about me always. I just love helping so many other people. And so just to be able to just come back and just feel like I'm great at this, I can do this. Like, yeah, to be able to just share with everybody. But yes, my transformation made me feel so, like, always felt a little uncomfortable in a suit. Um, Always just never really felt like I wanted to fit in because I wasn't doing the products correctly. Well, you can do the products correctly, but if you're not changing your lifestyle a little bit, you don't necessarily see the results, or maybe not everybody does. I mean, you're lucky if you can see results still, but I just was never seeing the results I wanted to see because I wasn't changing my lifestyle. And so to feel so confident in a two-piece swimming suit this weekend was like my favorite, and just the compliment. So yes, I'm down 30, almost 35 pounds, and since January 2nd, and I literally knew I had this getaway that I wanted to be on, and I wanted to look really good in my suit. So very big self-confidence booster for me. But yeah, it just literally, you know, it's so much. It's hard to take it all in, but literally just know you need to get on that train, and you need to, like, get to Vegas, and you need to bring a teammate, bring a hubby, bring whoever, but it will change your business.
It absolutely does. Like I said, if you're feeling like you're in a funk, like getting into that room and just it brings excitement. It absolutely brings excitement. And you guys come back from these getaways, from these trips like, dude, I cannot wait to get on to the next one. Like, I'm already freaking out. I don't know about you guys, but since Vegas started, once they released the getaways, I'm like, I'm freaking out because I'm not qualified yet. I'm like, damn it, I need to get qualified. So getting into your stories and showing everybody, being consistent on Facebook, and just being raw and real. Like, before I ever even joined network marketing, I never thought I'd ever own a passport. Honestly, I could never afford to even hop onto a plane. And so telling your stories that ways and showing people, you guys, I'm in freaking Cabo. Look at this water. Look at our view. Come join us for the next one, next international one in February. That is seriously how I got some of my brand new promoters that joined Sunday night. So like I said, they change your business. Now I know from one thing from I'm hearing for Vegas. Been to Vegas a few times, you guys. It is so freaking fun. Like, the rooms get jam packed during the VIP parties. People are saying, well, isn't Vegas kind of expensive? It can be expensive if you make it expensive. If you're out partying at night, yep, buying $24 drinks, yep, absolutely, it's expensive. Last time that we went, go on a budget. Start saving every single week, earn that trip, and show people what our community does, how our company spoils us. Especially, they're putting us up in a brand new hotel, from what I hear, you guys. And these hotels are pretty bomb. We're treated like freaking royalty on these getaways. And plus, to earn free airfare up to $500 a person. I mean, you can't get any cheaper than that, than a free getaway. And so one thing that me and my hubby did last time we were in Vegas is we went to a Walgreens and we grabbed, some Miracle Whip, cheese, ham, and we ate sandwiches. Go to the liquor store, it's way cheaper. Go get a case of water. So you could definitely go there on a budget. And like I said, it is so freaking fun getting into that room, hearing everybody amped up. Imagine seeing somebody that really inspires you in the same freaking room, and you're just like, oh my gosh, there's Judy, there's Amber. Hey, go up to them and be like, Judy, oh my gosh, you inspire me. Like, tell me, what are some things? How did you get your people to 12K while you're in Cabo? How did you help your new girls go 4K? The best thing over here also is that we're not like, well, whose team are you on? What rank are you? It's like, no, girl, come over here, come sit down. Let me tell you exactly what I do. And that is what I freaking love, how everybody just comes together. Jason, I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm going to throw you on the spot. Are you able to, can I unmute you? And you quick tell, like from a guy's perspective, how freaking bomb.com it is hanging out with all his freaking women and just partying it up.
Okay, so thank you so much for asking me. So I've been on, this is my 13th all-inclusive paid lifestyle getaway leadership retreat. And like Steffi said, it was freaking phenomenal, right? So I want to give Steffi a shout out. So I saw her in the hallway of actually outside of the resort, and somebody walked up to her, and I listened very carefully, and they said, I see everybody with these stickers on, like what's going on? And I watched her because I wanted to see her response. And it was textbook what she teaches us. Oh my God, this is my energy patch. Are you on Facebook? Let's connect. I'll send you the information. And I witnessed it, right? She practices what she preaches, right? Guys, when you're around 150, 200 thrivers, everyone's wearing a DFT. If you don't have samples on you, you better get their information. So I thought that was amazing. And like Steffi said, look, I go to these to network with other thrivers, and I pick their brains. I sat down with Angela Labosi. I spoke to Lindsay Golan. I know she's on here. We talked about Project Broadcast. I had the most amazing lunch with Betty Shelton, such a sweet lady. You're going to meet other people. You're going to collaborate. It's collaboration over competition. Nobody there is, oh, you're a 12K, you're a 40K. Oh, I don't want to talk to you. Just like she said, it is amazing. And the leadership meeting, I can't even tell you the perspective that I got now, just hearing Jason in a small private setting and what he said, and some of the insight that I got from it was like, look, there's other network marketing companies that have been around for a long time, that the pandemic, they went up after the pandemic and all the PPP loans and everything. Their business is in decline. They're down 60%. We're down a little bit, but we are not down like other companies. And Jason said, make the call. Talk to other companies. Say, hey, I love what you do. I've been following you on Instagram. I'm so excited for your business. I'm just wondering, I love my business. And if you're open to, talking to me, I'd love to talk to you about it. Make the call. Don't be scared. And it's those little tips that you're going to get from the leadership retreats. They put on the best speakers. And guys, the community within Lavelle is so fun and so amazing. And I'm so honored to be a part of it. And I learned so much. I just love to just sit down and talk to all the other leaders. So I'll shut up and let you go, but so amazing this weekend. And my dance moves are horrendous, by the way, so don't listen to Stephanie.
Poor guy. I shouldn't say poor guy. You lucky guy, you guys. Jason is so great guy. I said, a lot of people are also like, well, what are these lifestyle getaways like? It's like, we have fun. Yes, we had a little meeting, but we have fun within it. And at these meetings, we learn. It's not just like, oh, go do this, go do that. It's like, no, details of how to grow your business. Like Jason just said, and Jason, make the call. If you know somebody else in network marketing, and if you see that even if they're with another company, and if you see, hey, oh my gosh, I'm so tired today, I'm in a funk, send them a message. Be like, girl, let me give you a sample. Let me send you a sample. I know you're with so-and-so. I just want you to help you to feel better. And worst case scenario, you just get your products for free. I'm not trying to get you over here, but do you know how many people out there are looking for a brand new opportunity to join? Their paychecks might not be where they're at. That is why we as Thrivers have got to get into our stories, talk about every single Tuesday getting paid. I see my girl Denise, and I know she can't be on long. Denise, your very first getaway ever. What did you think of it, woman? I'm going to quick unmute you. Oh, girl. I can't even see you on here. Oh, Denise right there. All right, there you go.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hey girl, hey. It was everything, it exceeded my expectations. It absolutely exceeded anything that I thought was possible in a retreat. The way that we were just like literally loved on and spoiled on the entire time. I was just not expecting it. And to be honest with you, it really reignited a fire inside of me. You know, when you're in this business for a while, we have our highs and we have our lows. And sometimes when we're having the lower months, or, you know, when we're going through a rough patch or whatever it may be, you forget the why, right? You forget the why. But being there, like it reminded me that it is not up to me to decide if my story is not worth sharing. It is up to me to continue to share my story, because if it wasn't for me or Ashley sharing her story, I wouldn't be here. If it wasn't for you sharing your story, Ashley wouldn't be here. It's not up to me to decide whether or not I should be sharing it. I have to share it because this company, these products, like being in that space, it's so funny because I was telling Ashley, like, you can walk around a space there and without even seeing the DFT, you can tell a thriver is a thriver because the energy, the way that they carry themselves, just like their presence and light in a room, it's unmatchable. You don't even have to see the DFT and you know these people are thrivers. So I left there feeling with such a full heart. I got to meet so many amazing people. Like, and at the end of the day too, like if you're brand new in this business and you're popping on this live and you know, we see these higher like leaders and we're just like, oh my gosh, sometimes it's really easy to look at them as a celebrity or something like that. But when you sit and you talk with them, we're all just people who made a decision to make a change. That's all that it is. All just normal people with crazy stories and crazy life that has happened. And we all decided to make a change. And because of that, we're all here in this amazing freaking company. I never would have thought I would have made it to a retreat. I never would have thought I'd make it to where I am now. But like, here we are. And I am just like, I'm on fire, y'all. I'm feeling real, real good.
And the one thing I love about Denise is, you know, we've met each other a few times and we were able to talk around in the pool, like, hey, how's your business? And she was able to like, well, can I be honest with you? I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, well, I felt the same as she felt. And you guys hearing that, like, okay, you feel like, okay, it's not just me. Like, okay, so what are you doing to change your business around? What are things that are working for you? And, you know, you take those mental notes. I know many times I took out my phone and hear from different leaders and I wrote it down in my notes and in my phone and I'm come back with those and I'm using everything that a different leader has told me. You can be millionaire status, 4K status, I don't care what status. You can always learn something new at any of these getaways from anybody. I've learned stuff from, you know, people that were just brand promoters there, you know, how they're sharing their stories and how they're network marketing. So you hear from all different levels. And that's why I'm like, I cannot stress enough. Get to Vegas. Get to Vegas. Susan Kaufman, I'm going to shout you out, girl. What did you feel? How did you feel like it? Get your butt on. Oh, I got to unmute you. Wait, sorry. Okay, yeah. See, this whole thingy, like, Amanda, how do we fix it so people can unmute now? But then it was okay. Yeah. Okay, hold on.
Hold on 1 second and I'll fix it.
Ask to unmute. All right, Susan, there you go, girl.
Well, I'm glad I was paying attention, right? I haven't been able to jump on the Zoom in so many weeks, and I was like, I am getting on there today, and I'm so glad I did. Yeah, y'all, my heart was so full when I left there, and I felt such confidence from Jason, which I usually do anyway, but like even more. So I will tell you, by the way, Jason Stewart, I love talking to Betty every time I go on a trip. She's one of my favorite people. Okay, any particular thing you want me to talk about? Because my head is just spinning. Like what I love or what I learned.
What did you get away with it? What is your most favorite part about these getaways, and why should people get to them?
Oh, I don't even know. This was my 28th getaway / leader retreat, whichever one you want to call it. I absolutely love all of our people. Thrivers are normally very happy people, right? And they're just such loving people and complimenting, and they literally could fill your heart with no problem. You know what I really loved? I loved that I did not know I knew people there, but there were so many people I didn't know.
Yes.
In that aspect, that tells me this company is still shaking and grooving and rolling and moving and all that.
And growing.
Yes, I love to meet, and I honestly, I never care what anybody's rank is. And because there were so many guests and people who qualified, I don't know what their rank was, and I don't care. They were there, and they were there, and they wanted to be there. And so I could walk up to any group and start having a conversation, even if only one person in that group knew. Maybe they might know who Susan is. I don't know. And that was just that. It's just such a good feeling. Everywhere you go, you see people with those stickers on, and you are like, "Hey, how's it going this morning?" You don't have a clue who they are, but it's fun. I just felt such positivity from all the people. I felt positivity from Jason. That how much did the corporate team just hang out with us?
The whole time. Seriously,
I was
everywhere
like-
you look, there's somebody.
And literally, I did tell Chris compliance. I was like, I know that whole section on compliance was about me. I know you've targeted me. And he would just laugh. But like, I've literally been in communication since we've gotten back to get some stuff handled, and he has been amazing. Christine, the support person, I loved just sitting there and talking to her. And if I can share anything with y'all that I learned even at Thrivepalooza, whenever you send a support ticket, we're usually demanding things. You will get your stuff answered faster, more efficiently, and probably what you want. If you'll be like, "Good morning, how's your day going?" Blah, 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 blah. I hope you have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for checking into this for me. I mean, I just assure you, there are certain promoters in Lavelle that only the lead person at Lavelle's support system is allowed to take their tickets because they're not very nice. So let's make sure that we're all very nice in those. But it's so much. Each trip tells me something different. I'm like you. When Vegas was announced, I wasn't like that, because we've been to Vegas several times. But I do always have fun when I go there. And you are correct. I'm glad. I don't know who said that. Vegas can be expensive if you make it expensive. So I really need to work with my team on that. There are ways around it. You don't have to buy $24 drinks.
Oh, for
I mean-
sure. And there's like even a restaurant that was right down the road from the Wynn where you could go get $2 hot dogs, $5 burgers and fries. Like seriously, and they're good. Like, I mean, if you have to go on a budget, like for real, like
For sure. And I'm going to share with y'all. Yes, I've been very blessed in this business, millionaire status and all, but the more frozen the food is and the cheaper it is, the more I like it. So,
Same.
McDonald's is usually across the street, and I'm happy with that. But and you can budget, you can have fun. You just walk through hotels. You can spend a whole day just looking at all the stuff that they have in there. But I would want to be there. One, because I have FOMO. I don't like to miss out on things.
oh, same.
Now Vegas will be a little bit different than Cabo, where we're all in one place because everybody will be scattered, but you will see people with those stickers. And do not ever hesitate to walk up to anyone that maybe it's somebody you see on stage all the time, or maybe you jump on their Zooms, or maybe you're just learning from them, to walk up and say something to them. They will feel honored. They will be happy to literally spill 5 minutes worth of advice into you, as they will take a picture with you and then blast those pictures everywhere all the time for the next 3 months until the next trip comes along.
So much content. I love that you said that too. So much content when you're walking through these different hotels. You're just like, wow. And the best thing I really loved about Vegas last time is that they did a scavenger contest, and we had to go find all these different locations. And you guys, the prize was we got a helicopter around the mountains in Vegas. And so imagine like being part of a scavenger hunt, seeing the whole Vegas, having so much fun, and you're getting partnered up with random people that you've never met. So one, you're kind of stepping out of your comfort zone, but two, you're just like, yeah, I want to freaking win, and me and my hubby, Courtney Glacier, her girl, we won. And it was so incredible to be, I would have never done anything like that. So there's so many fun things to do, team wise, business learning wise, walking through hotels, getting content. I mean, Vegas it's beautiful. It is.
You can get on when you get there too. The last time we were there, when was the last? It was in the fall.
2 years ago, October.
Yeah. Because I couldn't stay for very long because my daughter was a senior varsity cheerleader and I wasn't going to miss any football games. So I literally went a day early, but I left. But while I was there, I just got on the hotel because I was tired of gambling. Got on the hotel, what shows are coming up? And an Adam Lambert show, and I got a $4 ticket. I mean, like, just get on there and find something to do. You can find things to do. However, while we're there, that is my 50th birthday. And so I already told Cliff I expect a tiara and a sash. I don't know. I'm just kidding. I told my husband that actually. And then, but everybody's like, for your 50th birthday, you need to get on the helicopter and fly around. And so
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? I just might.
To see
Yeah.
Vegas from the air, it's at a closer level. It's quite something. Thank you for
amazing.
sharing. I really appreciate
Absolutely.
you. All right. Anybody else that was in Cabo that would like to share your thoughts and why to get there, and honestly, how important it is and how it changes your business? Oh, okay. Lindsay, I see you raising your hand. Let me unmute you. Where are you? I don't see you. Amanda, do you see her? I don't see you anywhere. I can't unmute people. Oh, I see you. Okay, there you are at the front. Ask to unmute. Okay, perfect.
There we go.
Oh,
Thank you so
sorry.
much. I just wanted to share how I've been a promoter for 2 years, and I've been to several getaways, and I started traveling and was super, super overwhelmed. I would go to new places. It was culture shock. I'm from a very small town area. I didn't travel outside of like family vacations to the beach, right? I hadn't been to big cities. I hadn't experienced all these things. And it was very eye-opening for me. Honestly, I would get emotional like when I would just flying there and visually seeing parts of the world that I thought I would never see in my life. And I've noticed over the last 2 years, some of that feeling started to fade away. Some of the excitement, like it's almost like we're so spoiled that it's just part of it now. Like the traveling, the places, the experiences are just part of it. Not saying I'm not grateful, because I absolutely am. They treat us so, so well. But I was able to take my promoter, Ashley, who's on here with me, and taking someone with you or surrounding yourself with people who are new to this business. Sorry, there's a train coming, so I'm going to hurry. That haven't experienced these places and done these things, and being able to do it and see it all through their eyes is a very, very important part of it. So don't forget to slow down and watch other people's emotions and reactions to meeting people for the first time, seeing parts of the world for the first time, meeting Jason for the first time. Take their picture for them. Show up for them for the parts that you get to relive through people, because that will keep your fire lit more than you could ever imagine. So I just wanted to share that because it was just so neat. It's like looking through your kids' eyes for their first moments. Like, it's just a really special part that I don't want people to miss if you've been here for a while or as you're growing in your business.
I love that you just said that and shared that, because I wasn't able to bring my husband with to Cabo because he had to stay back with the kids. And I'm like, I know I'm bringing somebody brand new. So I went to my PPA board and I'm like, all right, Jackie, girl, brand new, 4K. Come to Cabo with me. And she's like, what, me? Why are you bringing me? I'm like, you're rocking your business. I need to show you this vision. And like I said, you guys, while she was there in her story, she was just like a customer signing machine. Like, it was so, I sat back and I'm like, this is why I do what I do, not just for us, but like you said, Lindsay, seeing it through their eyes, and it just relit your fire. Like, hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right. Anybody else that was down there that would like to unmute or raise your hand real quick? I will go into this. I'm trying to figure my life out right now. But you guys, it is so important to get to them. Also, right now, don't forget, if you guys got your emails, we're getting spoiled right now with those freaking credits. Heck yeah, and they're available to customers. So make sure you guys are letting your customer know. The incentive that was just dropped, we still have bonuses happening. It's month end, still so much excitement. But you guys, the one thing, keep showing up for your team. Keep encouraging them to hop on Zooms, to watch replays, to host their own Zooms, to host a local. Get together this summer, because like I said, that is how you really grow with your team. Get with your people. They're feeling in a funk. They're like, all right, hop on a Zoom with me. I'm going to relight that match under your ass and we're going to run. I want to re-show you this vision. all the things. Just make sure you guys are showing up. Any other questions, anything, post in the chats real quick. Otherwise, we are going to let you all go and go celebrate your paychecks with your teams. And I will say, if you open up today's paycheck and you're like, oh man, I want you to message your upline, your leader, and I want you to be like, all right, how the hell can I grab a paycheck with a comment in it and get on a call with them and get a freaking game plan? That is what I've been doing with my brand new people. We have 90-day game plans and we are sticking to them because I want to keep showing people the success of this. And like we were talking earlier, Thrivers. Oh shit, Angela, let me in. Oh, Angela, you guys, I freaking love Angela. I'm gonna quick unmute you real quick because you also bring freaking fire. All right, there you go, girl.
Hello, you guys. Happy Tuesday. Oh my God, I do want to share just because if you guys are a veteran or you've been in here for a long time, I have been here for 4 years and I know exactly why people's fire is not lit. You really have to get around people that are new. You know, I'm always so inspired by the new people because they remind you why we are here. Honestly, guys, I like to be active into being next to the fire. Being next to the newest person is actually not like us, right? It's not the people that have been here for a very long time. And the one thing that people are missing is gratitude. I think people get so spoiled, they tend to forget that, you know, be thankful for what we have here. And what somebody shared just right now, talking about, you know, these new people, they're so thankful, they're so grateful. And we also had 2 new people like that got to go on our team as a guest for the very first time. And I'm going to tell you guys, you know, most of our population, they need what we have. You know, those 2 people never got to travel internationally. They never been to Mexico. And that alone has humbled me. You guys, sometimes I did a post on this, like, it's not, knowledge is not power. Sometimes we need to not have to learn more, but we have to be reminded more, right? Reminded more. And we also got together, and being around people, it reminds you why you are there. Like, it lights up your fire. It's not much of getting to know, how do we do this business? How do we do that? It is getting in tune with, you know, we asked our team, like, you know, we sat there on the beach, and I get really, really inspired and turned on by the newest person. And especially when they're on my team, I would follow their stories. I would tell them, you know, share your excitement, your stories. And she was on her stories, and she's an introvert. So of course she just had it blacked out, and she just was talking in the captions. And it really humbled me quick, you guys. She goes, I'm sitting here, I'm listening to the ocean, the waves. It was like a story. And I was like, what? She goes, this is so surreal. Everybody is so inspiring. That comes from such a great energy, you guys. And those are the things that really, like, hello, this is why we are here. They turn us on, the newest person. You know, one of the things that, you know, I got from this trip was, you know, being around them. But, you know, we did a video and I asked each person, what was it that really, what did they learn from this human experience that we get to experience together? We get to, you guys. It started with alignment, connection, intentional, inspiration, and friendship. I want you guys to really, like, remember why, like, what sets your, you know, business is really the people, you know, and what inspires you. And you can only inspire people if you stay inspired. It's really the truth. So it is being humble. Remain humble, and remember that that person out there doesn't get to travel as much as you. They're not making those checks as much as you. So be humble, right? Just like Vegas. And it's about getting that next person onto that trip, onto that event, because I swear to you, from that is impact, and that is growing together as a team. So get your people to the locals, to the events, to Thrivepalooza, because events change lives. It really does. And it had lit a whole fire within me, within my team, within my uplines, and within, like, you know, we got to hang out with Amber, and you know, like everybody that I see on this, you know, I get to Stephanie, she's fucking crazy, but I love her. She's so, I mean, that's what we need. You kind of remember why we are in this business. It is fun, right? But really, it goes back to the people. Like it really does. So, and another thing, I shared this with my team. I was in that leadership, and there was the last thing that one of the keynotes had trains, and he said, leadership is not about you, but it starts with you, right? And you must lead your life in order to lead others. What we do need more of is just leading people to the next step, but it starts with us. So these really are like awakenings. And I loved it because it was intimate. If you guys don't know, I'm an extrovert, but I love intimacy. I love, you know, creating bonds, connections, and getting to know them as humans, right? Letting them know that they're seen, heard, and they belong here with us. And if they're not, you belong here, and it's unity. So that's what it was a great experience for me, especially like I needed it too, you know, like we are human. And, you know, I've only been here for 4 years, but that's how I stay inspired, you guys. It's just the new people. I actually get inspired when I go to Thrive-Palooza, and I said my experience before, it's really not the people at the top, you guys. Of course, I love to learn from them, but I always stay active. You'll see me talking to all the people, like the new people. If you see Ange running around, I'm like, hi, like I want to hear their stories, and I stay lit right next to the fire, because every day should be like day one in your business. That's how I work my business. Every day is day one, and they're starting their business. So whatever energy that they have, it's like, wow, day one. So like run with the runners, you guys. Stay inspired. And like I said, in order to inspire people, you must be inspired yourself.
I love that. Yes. And it's so true. Us as leaders, like you need to stay inspired. You know, we need to keep our cups filled to fill up our teams. And we do that by showing up, by getting around new people, by getting around other thrivers, and just feeding off of each other's energy. Anybody else on here that would like to share what it did for you real quick? Just got to raise a hand, because I don't know what's not letting us unmute, and I can only see 4 people on my screen. Oh, I see my girl Jackie Horn. You just popped up. I'm going to quick unmute you. There we go, girlfriend. Nope, not working. Let me try this one more time real quick. All right, unmute. Ask to unmute. Okay, you should get a pop-up that says unmute. Nope. Gotta love technology. It's all good. We know you had a wonderful time. The one thing I loved watching her is that she has 3 little ones, you guys. And this was her first lifestyle getaway, first time in Mexico. And there is a time where we were watching her. She went into the ocean. And I hope you don't mind if I share this, but she just took a moment and she prayed, standing in that ocean, and we were all quiet and we just watched her. And my girl Denise took a picture of her, sent it to her, and we didn't know exactly what she was doing. She just like, I just had to have a moment. I had to have a woosah, and I'm here. Like, she was feeling the waves, listening to the waves, and just, you have kiddos, you never been away, you can always relax around here on these getaways and learn and grow your business. And watching Jackie this weekend was pretty freaking awesome. So nothing else to say. I don't know what else to say, but Vegas better watch the frick out, because here we come. All right, thanks guys for hopping on. I hope you guys all enjoy your paychecks and have an amazing week.